Okay, y'all, so we jumping right into the video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Arikat. You can like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Today we're doing a cook with me. If this video doesn't get out on time, it is February 28th, 2022. It's a Monday. I started cooking about 7 something. Right now you just saw I heated some oil up in the pan and I added some onions. I have made this recipe twice already. This will be my second time. I'm making a curry chicken, kind of like an Indian curry chicken. So yeah, I just went ahead and put those onions there. That was half of the onion. This is the other half now. I believe after I add the onions, I'm going to let it fry a little bit. And then I'm going to add 2 Scotch bonnets. I don't know what you call them in your area. We call them Scotch bonnet or Jamaican pepper. Usually the max I can eat like for stew is like 3, so you're gonna see me cut those up. They are different colors because that's just what I had. Doesn't matter, they're both spicy. One is orange, one is red. So I just tried to show you all. I tried to cut it up as finely as I could get it doing with one hand. So that's what I'm doing here. Chop, 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 and we're gonna add that to the oil with the onions and fry it a little bit. Yeah, I just thought I would do a voiceover because it's a little bit easier for me than y'all hearing me talk and me having to do a lot of editing. Some people just literally want to watch and hear narrations. And now, y'all, I am currently working on my labor and delivery video. I literally just wrote out all my notes, and my notes was like 2 pages. So I will probably be doing that video after this video, but I decided to record this cook with me because I actually made a bunch of food last week and I deleted all that footage because I didn't feel like editing it, and it was a lot of me talking. So that's why I had this idea of doing the voiceover. So right now I'm going ahead and adding a spoonful of garlic. This recipe doesn't call for that, but like I said, I've made this recipe once already and I kind of tweaked it to see, you know, how I would like it added different stuff. So went ahead and added the garlic. Make sure you stir it up because you don't want your garlic to burn. But if y'all new to this channel, make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can keep seeing these cook with me's. Don't y'all want to try recipes on YouTube? I ain't no expert or anything. I just be getting these videos off of YouTube, and then I just be trying to make different food stuff depending on what I have in my house. So right now y'all gonna see me add a small palm full of, let's just say like a dime size of salt to the pepper and onion mix. I'm also gonna add some black pepper, I believe. If it ain't right now, then it's later. So we still stirring. Oh, there go the black pepper, y'all. So yeah, we ain't put that in our hand because I ain't trying to be sneezing. So yeah, we just add all that. That's just to season up the little onion and pepper mix, you know, so it don't be tasting bland. You gotta season your food, And then we start it up to make sure it's evenly distributed. Doing this evening, it's like 10:44 p.m. and I'm doing this voiceover, so I'm real chill. I'm a little sleepy, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna at least get this voiceover done so that we can get this video out, hopefully. So yeah, Sis still came back and still stirring. I don't know what she's stirring, but I'm still stirring. Y'all ever sometimes be watching your own videos and be like, what's the next step? So yeah, y'all, I'm going ahead and adding this tomato sauce. Mind y'all, when you do the recipe, follow the recipe. You only need like a spoon, like that size serving spoon of tomato sauce. But me, I know I'm not going to use no tomato sauce and I won't finna waste it. So I just use the whole can. Y'all going to see me add a little bit in the beginning. Then you're going to see me like keep stirring it because that's what I'm doing this whole video. And then you're going to see me add the rest because literally if I save a can of tomato sauce, it's going to just sit in the back of my fridge and spoil and grow mold and grow all type of stuff in the back because I only really use the tomato sauce for spaghetti or this recipe. So yeah, I went ahead and added the rest of that. And I'm going to fry this for, I think I let this fry for like 10 minutes because I had started doing something else, some other prepping for the meal, like the chicken and stuff. So just like when I make my African stews, I let the sauce fry for a while because it just bring out the flavor, just make it taste good. So yeah, I went ahead and added the rest of that sauce up in there and let it cook. Make sure y'all wash out y'all cans because some of y'all, I could tell some of y'all ain't never had to grow up washing out cans. Y'all wash out cans because if they dirty cans, I don't know if anybody know or if y'all don't know, if they dirty cans, they don't get recycled. So rinse out your cans. You're gonna see me go ahead and add a cap full of curry. I'm doing here. Make sure you follow the recipe, because the first my first time making this, it actually came out a very pretty yellow color. This time it came out more orangey, and you'll see me kind of like adjusted in the end, added more milk, and then I had added some turmeric to kind of lighten it up, but it still tasted the same. So I guess the stew has been like cooking for like 10 minutes or so, because I think it started drying up. So yeah, y'all see me just putting some of my seasonings away, trying to straighten up that low corner. Tell me why, y'all. I bought this chicken and was told it was chicken breast. When y'all see me open this chicken, it's gonna look like chicken breast until I start rinsing it, y'all. These was some cut up pieces of chicken. This was not chicken breast. This was if someone had chicken breast and cut it up. Not even into tenderloins. Like, good thing I was making curry chicken. I didn't even mind. But just imagine if you were like needing chicken breast and you got this. These little bitty pieces of chicken, like, hello? So y'all gonna just see me rinse y'all chicken. If you don't rinse your chicken, if you rinse your chicken, that's up to you. For me in my household, I rinse my chicken off with water. And then you'll see me kind of like cut them up, because they were, some of the pieces were big, some of them were small, and these pieces had a lot of fat on them. So I did go ahead and cut off the fat, because it's just not necessary for this recipe. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Cut up the chicken and cut off any fat. Okay, so I just sped this part up. I'm just cutting up the pieces of chicken into smaller bits. So the stew's been cooking for a while. It's kind of like reduced, and I'm just going ahead and adding the chicken pieces y'all see here and stirring it up into the sauce. Okay, y'all, so I figure y'all don't want to hear me talk the whole rest of this video. So basically what I'm going to do next is season up the stew. That's with the chicken and the tomato sauce. Right now you just saw me adding the Maggi seasoning. It's like a chicken bouillon seasoning. Because with this recipe, it doesn't call to season your chicken first. And that right there is just some what we call dried African pepper. I just put that in there to add some more spice along with the scotch bonnet. I really don't know how much I put in there. I just eyeballed it. I just kind of, y'all saw me just shake it in there. Let's see. The next thing I'm gonna add is some garlic powder. I measure everything by the cap, so I was shaking it up because baby, it got a little hard, you know. Just like with sugar and brown sugar, you gotta shake it a little bit before you start using it. So yeah, I just put a little bit in the cap. I don't know if y'all can really see that. Y'all can't really see that, but that was like a half a cap full. So I just kind of eyeball it, because you don't want it to be over seasoned. So definitely do not season your chicken and then season your sauce with this recipe. Just wait till everything to cook together and then season it as a whole. Next thing I added was some onion powder. I think I did use a cap full. So we just went ahead and boop, pop that on up in there. Then you're gonna just see me stir it up. Afterwards, I believe I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook a little bit with the seasonings, and then I'm gonna add some almond milk. So they do require that you add like heavy cream or half and half. Last recipe I did add half and half, but this time all I had was the almond milk. It was the silk almond milk. I think it was unsweetened. I don't remember. Y'all will see it, but I'm just gonna start it up, let that cook, and then y'all will see me add the milk, because I know y'all don't want to hear me talk this whole video. So yeah, y'all just stay tuned to the video, listen to the music. Bye. Y'all, so y'all saw me making the curry chicken and boiling some white rice. So when I made this the first time, I followed the recipe to the T, and my stuff came out a little bit lighter in color. It is a little bit darker because you did see I used a whole can of tomato sauce. And the reason I did that is because I knew I was not going to use that tomato sauce for anything else. So I just decided to use the whole can. Normally you just use like a serving spoon size of tomato sauce. You don't even need a lot. But because of the can I had, that's why I use it so much. That's why my color is varying. I will show you guys a picture of when I first made it. It was very yellow. And that's because of the tomato sauce. But this one is even still looking good. Everything's going to cook together. This recipe, I also only used almond milk. One, because I know my husband probably is going to eat it. And two, because that's all I have right now. When I made it last time, I did have half and half. I used like a cup of half and half and a cup of almond milk. So that made it a little bit lighter and thicker. But this is going to still be good. You can do this with white rice like we're doing. Sometimes I'll just boil some russet potatoes or some red potatoes and eat it with that. You could do mashed potatoes. You could do, you could fry you some french fries and do it like that. What else can you eat with this? You could probably eat like some sort of swallow with it too. So you really have, options to make it something like this. And it lasts all week. So I can eat it for work, on my lunch break, eat it for dinner if I want. So yeah, it's just boiling. I do let it cook for quite a while. That's why I started washing dishes and everything, because I like the chicken to actually cook like in the sauce before I add milk and, you know, the other like liquid stuff. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, right now I'm just letting it boil. I'll probably let it boil honestly for like another 30 minutes just because I really like the flavors to get all incorporated. One thing about this meal that I'm not usually used to is I'm usually used to like seasoning my meat before I add it to something. But with this curry recipe, do not season your meat first. You want to put all your flavor into the like sauce and like the chicken as one whole thing. Because if you season the chicken and then you season the sauce, it's going to be super salty and it's going to be like over seasoned. So make sure you just wait till you add all the chicken and then go ahead and add your seasoning. So yeah, we're just going to let this boil. Our rice is just now going. I was showing y'all the process of washing rice. I ain't even going to hold y'all. I do not wash my rice all the time. And I don't wash it 3 times. I normally wash it just once. When I don't have time, I just wash it once. So, but I was just showing y'all like the process of if you buy rice like we do in a bag, you know, like a, I don't even know what that type of bag is called, like a cloth bag. Aviva, what are you doing? Aviva, you found some rice pieces, I see? Yep. It is some rice still here. You found some rice, Bubba. You found some rice. I knew it. Like, right after I said something. Let me know if you see some more rice, Bubba. Any type of, I don't know what those bags are called, like the where you buy like by sack, because we buy that rice by the sack. And whenever I buy rice like that, I always wash it. If it comes in the bag, I still wash it, like the little clear plastic bag, I wash it. But definitely wash the rice if you're getting it in those type of bags that you saw me using. So what I was doing also is because we don't always take out of our bag of rice, so I have like a little storage container here where I just put some in there so we're not always taking out of the big bag, and I can gauge how much we have left. Like we've had that bag since, did I buy that bag when we first moved? I think we had that bag before I even moved here. So the rice has really been lasting. And I only paid like $18 or $19 for that bag, and it literally lasts like a while. But lately we've been eating a lot of rice, so I think that's why it hasn't been lasting. But yeah, y'all, so we just letting the food boil for a little bit, and then I will come back unless I decide to vlog something else. And y'all saw me sweeping up that rice because Aviva was literally. So y'all, I didn't even show y'all the person where I got this recipe from. Like I said, y'all told her this is my second time watching this. Make sure y'all check out this channel, Food and Cooking. This is where I got this recipe from. This is my second time watching it. Now, I wasn't doing a tutorial. I was just showing y'all how I cook it. But definitely check out their channel.